Всем привет, дорогие друзья, вы на канале Пещера Баффарда, меня зовут Михаил, ну или просто Баффард. Мы продолжаем прохождение игры House on Deponia, и сейчас мы попытались отдать бананы нищему, но нам не дали это сделать. Давайте поговорим с Гол, может она что-нибудь думает о Порто Фиско. Было бы неплохо узнать ее мнение. Так, Гол, милая.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And how? Isn't it fantastic here?
Yeah, well, if you're into squalor.
I think it's wonderful.
Says the woman with brain damage.
А что это за вонь такая?
What's that funky smell?
I hope it isn't me.
No, I think it's coming from that guy over there.
That's so sweet of you. But I must smell terrible. I haven't brushed my teeth today, and if you don't do that 3 times a day, bacteria will form in your mouth.
Какой кошмар.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever. And on weekends, they meet with the Yeti and put addictive substances into adhesive.
But there are addictive substances in adhesives.
Oh, poor Goal. Poor gullible Goal.
Видимо, это и нюхали разработчики. Донны Гол не видать.
No sign of Donna Goal.
We can do this.
Did I ever say anything to the contrary?
Not you. But Doc was mumbling earlier that it makes no sense to look for a submersible on land.
Yeah, well, Doc is completely clueless.
It sounded logical.
You know, logic is for people who are too lazy to aimlessly try things out.
А ты сходишь со мной к предсказателю?
You coming with me to the fortune teller? He lives in the tent.
Ah, fortune teller. Wow. What are we waiting for? Last one, there's a rotten egg.
Но он даже не дал нам возможности. Ну ладно, идем к пророку.
Next year already?
So it is written. It's because of the head. Heralds need to breathe too. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what were you two talking about?
Nothing. Let us begin. So, what do you want?
Как не помешать Голу выйти за Клитуса?
How do I prevent Goal from marrying Cletus?
What? You aren't a couple? This is couples counseling. I only answer questions relating to your partnership.
Oh, yeah. Let me rephrase that.
Как выглядит наше будущее вместе?
What does our future together look like?
Tricky. I should ask the ball. I see. That you still have a long, difficult path before you.
Before us? Don't you mean behind us? Are you holding the ball the right way around?
I think so. At any rate, there is an arrow on the bottom. This side up, it says here.
Oh, wow, Rufus. So there's still a long road ahead of us. That's great, as long as we're together.
Так, мы сможем вовремя отыскать Донну Гол?
Will we find Donna Goal in time?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that.
А мы с Гол когда-нибудь будем вместе?
Will Goal and I ever really get together?
A good question. I see. You will undergo painful changes. Before you get together, you both must first come to terms with yourselves.
Wow. Have you ever thought about selling embroidered pillows? They would sell like hotcakes.
Мы все это переживем?
Are we gonna survive all this?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that.
Что будущее говорит про наше здоровье?
What does the future hold for our health?
I see. Oh my goodness. That is terrible. How can anyone survive that?
What? What do you see?
You don't want to know. Believe Forgive me. I must urgently advise you to stay as far away from each other as possible.
Never! We will always be there for each other, won't we, Rufus?
Он явно больше не хочет падать с вышки. Что произойдет с Депонией?
What will happen to Deponia?
I don't understand what this
Ладно, я понял.
Let me
Где мы состаримся вместе?
Where will we grow old together? On Elysium?
Well, that should be simple to answer. I see. Huh? What's wrong? The ball suddenly went dark. Very strange.
That must be because the ball is showing scenes that aren't suitable for youngsters. Or we're taking a romantic walk at night. In any case, it's a good sign. I'm sure of it.
Она такая наивная. А какие номера выиграют в лотерее на этой неделе?
And what are this week's lottery numbers?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that.
А мы разбогатеем, мы выиграем в лотерею?
Will we be rich? Lottery winner rich?
This is a trick, huh? Well, all right. I'll see if I can perceive anything in the ball. I see that you will be rich.
Oh yeah, I knew it!
Rich in experience. Provided you survive all this.
What more can one wish for?
A tip on the lottery numbers, maybe?
But the ball will say no more.
Ну, это не очень. Все это жульничество. Ты же держишь шарф вверх ногами.
Ah, this is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
I'm afraid not. Here, you are welcome to take a look for yourself.
Ну-ка. Есть идея.
Where have you dragged me to this time? And who's that with the pipe?
That's the seer.
Seer?
Him, actually.
Oh, I sense a new aura.
And you're about to sense a whole lot of pain. I'm not interested in listening to some esoteric hippy-dippy nonsense.
It's more like couples counseling.
Like what?
Come on, it'll be fun. And I was about to ask a new question.
Так что там насчет нашего богатства?
What was that about our wealth?
Oh, you will be rich. Rich in experience, provided you survive all this.
This is humbug. Let's get out of here.
No, just a minute.
Все это жульничество. Ты держишь шарф вверх
Ah,
ногами.
this is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
My word. If I had been forced to listen to that drivel for another second, I would have blown a fuse.
Come see me again soon, but take your time about it.
А ведь сработало. Она была зла. Ну-ка.
Baby gold!
Baby girl! Да.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And isn't
Так, понятно. Давай снова
coming
сходим
with
к
me,
нему.
last one?
Да, я это знаю, мила. Давайте к нему. Так.
One should never wear underwear that pinches. Fortunately, there are pills. Oh, there he is.
Так. Это
Ah,
жульничество.
this is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
I'm afraid not. Here, you are welcome.
Да, вот почему-то мне показалось, что надо переключить ее. Она не хотела бы явно отходить сюда.
Huh? Oh, not again.
No, this time will be better. Promise.
Так.
And here comes.
Жульничество.
This is all.
My. If I had been.
Ну, ё-моё.
Come, but
Так, ладно, на эту тему больше не разговариваем. Baby goal time. Давай,
Hey,
малышка.
goal.
Пошли
You
к
come-
предсказателю. Мгм,
one should never wear fortune. Oh,
понятно.
there he is.
Так,
this is
вверх ногами. Переключаем ее.
Huh?
No, this time will be. And here comes.
Так что там насчет нашего совместного будущего?
What was that about our future together again?
I see that you still have a long, difficult path before you.
This is humbug. Let's get out of here.
No, just a minute.
Что,
What was
когда
that
мы будем
about our
вместе?
getting together?
Before you get together, you both must first come to terms with yourselves.
This guy is starting to drive me crazy. May I slap him?
Yeah, that would be fun. But hold off on that for a sec.
Что там говорил о нашем
What
здоровье?
was that about our health again?
You don't want to know. I must urge you.
That's
Хорошо.
enough. I can't take any more of this.
What?
How about now? Do you still see great suffering? You should. It is coming right towards you.
Oh, wait a moment. That was only a cramp. I am getting too old for this yoga thing. Hi. Of course, everything will be wonderful. Provided you pay attention to your blood pressure.
Huh. I already feel much calmer.
Так что там насчет нашего богатства?
What was that about our wealth?
Oh, you will be rich.
Rich, provided you.
This is humbug. Let's get out.
No, just.
А, я, кажется, понял. Так,
What was
насчет
that
нашего
about our...
старости.
I don't. The ball. This has.
This guy is starting. May I slap?
But
Так, и вот сейчас по поводу
what
богатства.
was that about our wealth?
Может, он скажет номера?
Provided
That's enough.
Хватай.
I can't take.
what?
How about now? We want to hear lottery numbers. Otherwise, I'll tell you what I can read from entrails.
Oh, wait a moment. I haven't said everything yet. The ball isn't telling me the numbers, but it says they are written in the stars. That is bound to help you. Please, don't hit me.
Huh. If this tip doesn't pay off, you'll be seeing stars. I promise you that.
Написано звездами. Может, на полярном? Ага, открытое достижение уза на всю жизнь. Повезло-то как. Так, ладно. Наверх пока не пойдем. Давайте в канализацию сходим. Так, что у нас здесь? Старая
What a
турбина.
waste. That could have been turned into a fantastic escape mechanism. Or a high-speed cheese grater.
Люк какой-то и бак. Ну-ка, люк. Да, в нем ничего. А нет, стой. Если внутри посмотреть, то
That's one of those handy slots where you can insert power inverters.
это уже интересно. Так, а в баке что?
This was bound to happen. The tank is empty.
Ну-ка, а будь у нас канистра, мы бы стрели
It
соляры.
fits. Hmm.
Явно не хватает соляры. А там что?
Yes, it's me, Rufus.
No, it's not. If you were Rufus, you'd know the secret knock.
I know it. It starts with N, right?
Ha! Good luck.
Так, ладно. Это что? Нет, стоп. Ну-ка. Раз, два, три. Один. Раз, два, три, четыре. Стойте. Плюс, минус, плюс. То есть я стучу, он прибавляет 1. Ага. 4. Он убавил 3. Значит, сейчас 1. 4. Значит, 5. Раз, два, три, четыре, 5.
Hey, that was actually correct.
Of course it was correct, you dope.
Rufus, is that you? What are you doing out there?
What do I know? Maybe I just enjoy knocking.
Come on in. Janusz is expecting you.
А я все сделал правильно. Не-не-не. Так.
Rufus, pleased to see you.
Кто это стоит?
Janosch. Wow. What you built up here is... it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated
дельфины?
my charisma.
Or the fact that
Тони.
nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony? You?
Rufus?
Ah, you seem to have met. Number 26. This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Yeah. Why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our couch.
You mean 26?
Precisely. Although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
And you're complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo dolphins.
Ah, I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. But what's the point of that?
Шутник.
I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
Понятно, значит, она не последняя. Так, ух ты, здесь много чего. Дельфины малышей.
The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no. Hey, you, should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple of tricks? Oh, they're so happy. Sweet.
Забавные твари. Так, о, мини-бассейн. Канистра.
There's no more diesel.
Alas. Actually, we needed to run the turbine in the sewers. Luckily for us, the winds out there are offshore right now. As soon as the wind turns, the stinking here becomes unbearable.
Возьмем ее. Я знаю, где ее использовать, благо. Дельфины вообще.
Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
Буфанада.
My Dolphinese is so accent-free, it leaves them speechless.
Понятно. Самовлюблен, как всегда. Шлюз какой-то. Ну что за окно для обсуждения?
You even have a kitchen?
Certainly. We have to supply our troops somehow.
Wow, that's more than I would have expected of you.
What do you think? We aren't just playing around.
Would your new friend like an orange juice, Janos?
Not now,
Стоп.
Mama.
А, мама. А я думал, это Молли.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Another new face. Are you one of Janos's little friends?
Hey, listen, I'm the leader of a rebellion against the Organon.
Of course you are. Would our brave leader like an orange juice?
Maybe later. You wouldn't happen to have any cat food?
I'm sorry, my boy, no. I wanted to make some earlier, but the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady?
Шутник, да. Хлам
That
какой-то.
just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
Сток.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
Так. А, это назад. Вход. Ну-ка, что за шлюз такой? Зачем он не дельфинов переводит? Угу.
Salana y young ayeses.
What was that?
What do you think? I speak Dolphinese.
Save your breath. They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical...
Понятно, мы об этом уже говорили. Вырубим. Без турбины, значит, мало что сможем сделать.
I'm not surprised she came crawling back to me. Well, bad luck, Tony. I've got a real girlfriend now. Well, 2/3 of one.
2/3. Давайте поговорим с ней. Тони.
Well, look who came toddling after me. See? You've never been able to resist my animal magnetism.
Keep it short, okay? I have a job to do here that needs my total concentration.
Guarding dolphins?
Keeping down my lunch.
А ты вообще что здесь делаешь?
What are you doing here anyway?
I could ask you the same thing. Didn't you want to go to Elysium with that Gloria?
Her name is Goal.
And where is Goal? Has she already succumbed to one of your brilliant maneuvers? Did you accidentally toss her out of a burning hot air balloon?
Far from it. It was an escape pod.
Or did you saw her into pieces?
Not literally. Goal is waiting outside, and she's in good health. At least 2/3 of her.
One can only feel sorry for her.
Как ты здесь оказалась?
How did you get here? You didn't know what to do with yourself without me.
Well, I woke up one morning and was amazed to discover that there wasn't a single fire to extinguish in the whole house. I didn't have to repair the roof, scrape toothpaste off the heater, doctor any wounded neighbors. It wasn't even necessary to shoo a gnu out of the kitchen.
And then you felt a yearning for me.
And then I remembered that I haven't had a vacation in years. In Booza Westwalk, I heard rumors about a rebellion against the Organon. Apparently, that triggered my old rescuer syndrome.
You have a rescuer syndrome? If anything, you have a kidnap princesses and
Похититель
hurl
процентов
fireballs at the
разрушает
rescuer
спасателей.
syndrome.
Call it what you want. I just thought my experience in recovering the victims of explosions could be useful.
Hey, so you do owe some of your skills to me.
I can't argue with that.
Great to have you here.
Beat it!
Веришь ты или нет, но главный теперь я.
Whether you believe it or not, I am the leader.
Oh, heavens. Just like in my worst nightmare.
Oh, yeah. So you still dream of me.
I was in therapy because of that.
Well, as much as I'd love to talk about your fantasies of me, your dream man has an important mission.
Oh.
Ты не поверишь, что со мной приключилось?
You won't believe everything that's happened to me.
Let me guess. You were almost in Elysium, and then your good nature got in the way once again.
Hey, how did you know that?
Because that's the way this conversation always goes. Next, I say, that's what you said the last time. And you say...
But it really happened that way this time.
Exactly. And even if you are about to say the opposite, you are never going to change.
But I have changed. Darn it.
У меня несколько вопросов про дельфинов.
I have a couple of questions about the dolphins.
No, you can't train them to sing karaoke with you.
Okay, so much for that idea. But
Почему торпедные дельфины такие маленькие?
why are the torpedo dolphins so small?
Those aren't torpedo dolphins, you moron. They're their offspring.
Baby dolphins? Oh, how cute.
There. What was that?
What was what?
Your look. You had that look again.
I did not.
Get away from the pool.
Yes, all right, all right.
Бассейн маленьких дельфинат находится рядом с кухней?
The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no.
А почему дельфины такие грустные?
Why do the
Так, ну
dolphins...
ты говорила, не
I can
депрессия.
understand.
Maybe I should just... I think they...
Да. Как мне развеселить дельфинов?
How can I cheer up the dolphins?
Jump in front of a moving cruiser?
No, there aren't any cruisers down here.
But it might help. They love physical comedy.
Если это торпедные дельфины, то где их торпеды?
If those are torpedo dolphins, then where are their torpedoes?
Not where you're thinking.
That's a relief.
Janosch sold the torpedo equipment to pay for pizza.
Are you serious? Pizza?
No, there isn't any left.
Oh, darn it.
А как ты стала тренером дельфинов?
How did you wind up training dolphins?
I told them I used to live with a crazy baboon. Apparently that qualified me.
Так, эти дельфины нужны мне для охоты.
I need the dolphins' help for my hunt.
No way.
Oh, Tony, please. This is important.
He's right, 26. Rufus needs your dolphins more than we do.
All right. But right now, you won't have much luck with them. They've been totally depressed all day.
Okay, I'll cheer them up. After all, I'm a great entertainer. Oh, look at me. I'm Tony. My hobbies are bitching, screaming, and training dolphins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've still got it. You can't tell the difference from the original.
Maybe it would cheer them up if you slowly choke to death. They love physical comedy.
Ты задолбала это говорить. Ладно.
You know, I think we should change the subject. All this talk is making me hungry for tuna.
And my ulcer is acting up again.
Нужно снова почистить бассейн с дельфинами. Рекрут.
The dolphin pool needs to be cleaned again. Recruit.
Excuse me? I hope I misheard that.
But Tony, I am the leader here after all. I have to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And I can't show you preferential treatment just because we used to be together.
That is...
Is there a problem, Rufus?
I don't think you have your team under control, Janosch. Number 26 here actually attempted to contradict me just now.
Is that the fact?
Извиняюсь.
I must say, number 26. If the boss gives you an order, then you must obey.
But...
No buts, recruit.
Oh, aye, boss.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I was
Oh,
wrong.
boy.
This is a lot worse than my nightmare.
И, кстати, принесешь мне на совещание черный кофе, рекрут?
I have a couple
Ой,
of...
черт, не то нажал.
but-
Стой,
You know,
вернись
I-
назад. Я хочу.
Oh, and by the way, I want my coffee black for the meeting, recruit.
You cannot be serious.
Janosch.
Recruit!
You're out of your minds. I am not your...
Recruit!
Oh, and don't spill any, recruit.
Digging your own grave.
Yeah, whatever. It's worth it.
Ай, все равно круто. Упал, отжался рекрут 20 раз.
Drop and give me 20, recruit.
Don't push your luck.
Hey, this is Civil War, Tony. Every little bit of flab on your thighs could be the death of one of our comrades.
You miserable!
Uh-oh.
You will kill Angry Dragon. Ай, кошмар какой. Ладно. Ачивку заслужил не зли дракона.
And do you enjoy working?
Ой, блин, заново придется все это. Так, ладно.
What are you?
Ага.
Whether you
Так, ладно, сейчас я все это пропущу. Ай, кошмар
How can I-
какой, что за...
if those how did I need I think we should
Блин, я еще раз захотелось,
I
что
have
моя
to go.
семья.
I have important things to do. Leading and whatnot. What? No cynical final remarks?
I thought I'd try something else. I hoped maybe it would make you disappear faster.
Heh, didn't work, did it?
Nope.
Да. Так что за сток?
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
Угу. Ну, пошли туда. Блин, классная встреча с Тони получилась. Так, а войти туда можно, в этот сток? Нифига себе, он голыми
Yeah,
руками
that's funny.
открывает.
That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins.
И что?
Huh. Darn. My plan obviously needs a little polishing.
Голыми руками. Люк. Я все понял. Нифига себе.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins.
Оп.
Huh. Darn. My plan obviously needs a little polishing.
В некоторые доработки ты прав, да. Может, шланг с бананами связать?
It may look like I was, but in reality, that rotten hose stuffed itself under my feet to make me look bad.
А факел?
I can barbecue later on the glowing remains of the... Hey,
Понятно.
I should remember that for my victory.
Окей. А канистру с
Why should
факелом?
I burn my own stuff? With so much nice stuff to burn that belongs to other people.
Твоя правда. Блин. Бананы есть. Чего еще не хватает-то для счастья? Почему он прокатывается мимо, а не падает? Ну, давай.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins.
Вот он идет и... Оп!
Huh.
Он
Darn.
объезжает.
My plan obviously...
Так, надо думать. Так, что за хлам
That
такой?
just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
Может, подожжем?
The idea was good, but
Rufus.
arms were too short.
Huh? Who said that?
Лол, что? Так,
The idea was good.
Huh?
слишком короткие руки. Блин. Нам и бассейн-то с мини-дельфинчиками. Мини-бассейн не забрать. Может, попробовать что-нибудь сделать с ним?
Hey, you! Should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple... Oh, there's- Sweet.
Так. Давайте зажжем
I
немного.
can think of thousands of funny tricks, but none that are spectacular enough to prove my superior skill as a trainer.
Хотите бананов?
I can think of thousands, but
Не хотят они бананов. А шланг?
I can think of but none that are
Ну-ка, кстати, шланг с
With a
канистры.
hose like this, I could siphon off gasoline.
Ага.
All that's missing is the gas.
Понятно. Ладно, давайте тогда на остров. Но уже в следующей серии. Надеюсь, вам все понравилось. Ребятки, подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки и пишите свои комментарии. Пока.